All right, guys, here's a really cool job that we just finished up in Nashville, Tennessee. This is a huge building, 90,000 square foot commercial building in total. It's a mixed-use development, and it was built way in the early 1900s. Since then, it's been repurposed several times. We actually washed it a year and a half ago in June of 2024. We got it completed in about 5 days. The builder was thrilled with it. This is just after it finished construction and a remodel, and now it had grown cobwebs, spider webs, had stuff all over the concrete. Stairwells were absolutely filthy, and they asked if we would come back and do it again. So this time, the difference being it's a live building. We know how to wash it. We've done it before, but it's also a live building. It's no longer under construction. It's almost 100% occupied with tenants in almost every single storefront. So this actually did add to the list of complications on the job, as there was a lot of traffic. There was a lot of buildings, a lot of tenants in these buildings. The one tenant that had the most traffic by far was the gym. So there was a carbon culture located in this building. It's at 5300 Cenntennial Blvd in Nashville, and the gym had the most traffic by far. I don't care if it was sunny out, if it was raining hard, which happened on one of the days, if it was cloudy, these gym goers were going to the gym, and we just had to get out of their way. So this was a really cool project. We bid it for a total of 4 days, and we got it completed, rain or shine, is what I told them, in 3.5 days. So in 3.5 days, the entire project was done. This kind of goes through and it'll show you everything we did along the building. So we did a soft wash of the building exterior, including all the walls, all the soffits, and the faces of the gutters. So with how it's laid out, it's a little bit complex, but basically anything that's white and vinyl, like you can see along the walls, all of this was done, in addition to any aluminum and around the lights. Had some really cool lights throughout the building. So all that was washed with a soft wash. This got rid of all of the organics, all of the spider webs, bird residue, bird nests, anything like that on the walls. Then we did pressure wash on all the flooring. So the flooring is concrete, and it has some type of covering on it, epoxy of some sort on it, rather high grade on all the second floor, and on the first floor is mostly just unfinished concrete. So we got all of that washed, pressure washed, and then sprayed off. A lot of different things in this. Again, there's high traffic buildings, so there's going to be a lot of different, I mean, you got gum, you've got hair, an incredible amount of hair, you've got just trash, cigarette butts, you name it, just all kinds of stuff that's rather unsightly and you don't really want to see. So went through and washed all of that off, and this is between customers. So we had a lot of customers, clients that had people visiting their shop as we're washing, and we just had to work around them. So the guys got used to it. We worked 12-hour days for 3.5 days in a row. We got finished on the last day by 12 o'clock and enjoyed the weekend off. So the guys were thrilled with that. So 3 stairwells in total, a lot of square footage around the building. Really cool little guy. There's a building close to it that we got some content of, and we were able to get some really good shots. So we were going to update our website. We're going to update our socials with all the shots and the social media we got there. The stairwells were the worst part of this entire thing. They were absolutely filthy. So we got all of those cleaned up thoroughly. We had to block those off as we went and just work around all the people coming in and out. So, like I said, really fun project, really enjoyed doing it. I'd say the second time was actually more challenging than the first time, simply because it's now a live building. There are people coming in and out of it all day long. This isn't just, a construction site. This isn't something, that's theory, it's concept, it's real world application. And people are coming in and out, and you have to work around the clients. So for everything we had to work around, there's actually very few issues, problems. When you're doing a building this size, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be issues. Nothing's really going to go according to plan. But if you know that going in, then it's actually fairly smooth, because you don't get you don't let any of those challenges get to you. So the guys were able to kind of get into that mentality after about day 2 in here. We worked one day all through the rain. It was literally raining on us all day, but we got the trucks kind of parked underneath this parking area, and then a parking area in the front, and that allowed them to run without the rain interrupting them. And we just washed. So we had rain suits on the entire day, and we just washed the building. That that day. So turned out really good. So we really, really love doing it. A combination of pressure washing, soft washing, and exterior window cleaning. So every single unit of glass was cleaned on here. When it was under construction, we actually washed them twice. They were so dirty. So this is from all the dust from construction that made them so dirty. So fortunately, getting them really clean this first time was crucial. So second time was actually a lot smoother. So take a look. Let me know what you think.